Slice versus Slam Greer on the MastermanLive.com box. It's like a multiplayer block, as already says.
We have Cosmic Slice headed to the right eye pinball movie box for a back block.
And Spring Darren has picked up a multiplayer block, so she's going to go in the box. This is a power jam in favor of the majority whip as now it's another block advantage here. Whips and Pain's got a low block penalty.
This power jam situation for Slam Greer, the majority whips, is kind of how they want to start off this second half. The point deficit that they find themselves under. Definitely want to get the momentum going in their favor. Stimulus one block is clamping down hard in that pack. Slam Greer able to get out though, picking up 5 points on that scoring pass.
She is so fun to watch when she's in the pack, the way that she moves and the way that she sort of wriggles through the smallest of spaces. And she's already picked up another 5 points here. She's 10 points on the jam for the majority whips. Another swing pass is underway here. Slam Greer completes another 15-point jam so far for the whips showing up.
That's right, they're definitely taking advantage of the power jam situation. It's 15 points for Slam Greer.
Power jam has reached its conclusion as Slam Greer completes another pass. This one's going to be 4 points, 19-point jam there. And, you know, if I didn't know any better, I'd say the majority whips are knocking on the door here, showing up, to use a cliche.
They're knocking quietly and about. It looks like it might be about to pound really hard on that door. As we're going to take back to action here. Velociraptor on the MastermanLive.com camera line. Going to be taking on Frightmare 31M Street.
Frightmare's favorite month is October, if I'm not mistaken, so she's really amped up for this game. As you can see, she's already found the inside line. She's lead jammer for the majority whips. I'm just excited watching these action here. Kitty St. James now finding her way into the penalty box. Frightmare falls off the jam. Able to get, looks like 1 point for the majority whips. 27 minutes left to go in the first period. And we want to give a shout out to the Raptor pack. Avidly and rapidly and Derby Love there saying terrifyingly awesome best wishes to DCRG for season 8. Love Mama and Papa Raptor and the rest of the pack. I love the Raptor pack. They are the most awesome family I've met in roller derby, and I've met some pretty awesome families. So shout out to the Raptor pack. So good to see them here today.
Well, it's a great thing for great roller derby fans, great roller derby families. As we are back here, looks like we have Baby Daddy jamming for Steer Force 1. She's taking on 8757 Frack U, majority whips. Baby Daddy able to pick up the lead, jammer status.
Yeah, Baby Daddy did some great work of finding the proper lane and working her way through it. You know, she's really come on strong in the last little bit of time. Looks like there was a concern about a potential cut. There was no pass, no penalty. It's going to be 4 points assessed for Baby Daddy, 1 point not assessed due to the no pass, no penalty.
Baby Daddy looks like she was calling off that jam, able to pick up 3 points, only 3 points there for that jam before calling it off. We're headed back into things. We have Very Cool up against Slam Greer at the MastermanLive.com at the Jammer Room.
And again, my palindrome dreams are ruined. It doesn't matter if you shift positions, it's still not going to be a palindrome. I like palindromes. What can I say?
It's that kind of day here at the DC Armory. Having a lot of fun, seeing a lot of great action. Very good. Pick up the lead, jammer status. Steer Force 1 there.
This game, once again, it all comes down to that 34-point power jam to Chuck Shredder put up. Without that, we'd have a 3-point difference in the score. So this has been a really neck and neck game, showing.
Indeed it has. As both teams have been able to take advantage of the opportunities presented. Saving that one power jam by Sharp Shredder last half. It really set the tone. Jam-Wise, as we are back into it here, about to set things up. We have Baby Daddy taking on Frightman.
Score is 132-91 with about 24.5 minutes left to go here in the game. Still plenty of action to come here, and don't forget, this is a doubleheader. The Cherry Blossom Bombshells will be going up against the DC Demon Cats. So last year's runner-up, the Cherry Blossom Bombshells, looking to continue that hot streak, but the Demon Cats looking to put them on ice.
That is going to be a great bout to see. A little bit of that down, kicked off. We have Baby Daddy in lead jammer situation.
It looks like both Who Girl and Hanky Spank both were out of play penalties into the right hand people penalty box. Back looking relatively thin out there, showing up.
That's right, right out people penalty box. Seeing a lot of skaters heading over to it. Which results in thin backs here, as we just saw.
And what's important to note is Scare Force putting up 4 points. They're keeping the majority whips scoreless. That's going to be a great moment for them because they have a pretty good lead. It's not a huge insurmountable lead, but it's a good lead. And one that they can maintain if they can just chip away and say, okay, we're going to get 2 points here, but you're not going to get many. And we're going to bleed off about a minute off the clock as well.
As we're going to see a bit of strategy by both teams here. Everybody's going to pick what they can and use their advantage.
I haven't heard the word strategery in so long, Dr. Showing Up. I can really tell I'm back in DC.
Always a fun time here at the DCR. Sam Beer able to pick up lead jammer status for the majority whips. A 3-2 pack advantage there.
With the approach, Slam Greer with a very smart call off there because the Scare Force had taken the front of the pack, points of 15 million to the fourth whistle. Slam Greer obviously call it off, preventing Scare Force from scoring any points there.
That's right, sometimes the best offense, the best defense, and the best sense of awareness for the situation. As this next jam is going to be brought to you by DC Brown. Why? Because DC Brown rules. Drink accordingly and remember to always brow down responsibility. And responsibly as well.
Those are both words that mean the same thing. It's okay. The heat is getting to you right now. It's unseasonably warm fall day here in our nation's capital. Right there, lead jammer for the majority whips. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out in this relatively warm event here. Normally, we get a nice cool day. Hot action on the track, matching the hot weather. 5 points picked up there by Frightmare. She is about to initiate another scoring pass.
And she does just that, pick up another 5 points on that scoring pass.
And that's going to take it to 101 to 136. 35 points worth of difference. 10 points on this jam so far. Frightmare doing some great work here for the whips.
And just closing in on 21 minutes left in this bout. We are looking at what is shaping up to be a barn burner of a finish. And just scored is Scare Force 1 with 136. Majority whips with 105. Just 31 points separating these two teams. And as we've seen with these high-scoring power jam situations that both teams found themselves in, that did not be a whole lot of a lead when it's all said and done.
And of course, the last matchup between these two teams was 160 to 147. Scare Force came out on top way back in January. So the whips know they can get close, but not if this keeps happening. Baby Daddy of Scare Force 1.
That's right, Baby Daddy was able to get right through that pack and come that lead in jammer status.
And a back block penalty on Baby Daddy is going to send her into the penalty box. We're going to go the full 2 minutes. So that means there is going to be havoc and very interesting things happening. I couldn't think of a good word to go with havoc. I'm terrible.
Looks like havoc and chaos.
That works. Elbow penalty is going to send Jake LOL into the right eye peel off penalty box. Or I'm sure she will not be LOL.
took place there. Not Illinois University.
Initial pass completed. Crack Union now home for the scores. The majority whips trying to get their positioning in place. Sharp Shredder with a great hip connection. The Crack Union now go out as 10. 5 points for the majority whips.
And these fans are being here, so let me hear your majority whips fans make some noise.
I saw a lot of people out there wearing green today.
Everybody showing their team spirit. It's our pride.
It's a clockwise block on whips and pins. She's heading to go in and peel up all routes. Lost the grab, got pushed outside of the pack definition. That's let Blackie go. Both teamers completing scoring passes for 5 points. That was a great hit there by Green Eggs and Man. Oxford Kamikaze with some recycling on Baby Daddy. There's a play penalty there for Kinsey Mays. 16 points picked up by the majority whips, 9 points by Spirit Force 1. We're going to have a team timeout. That team timeout is going to be assessed to the majority whips, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, the Spirit Force. I was looking away when that happened, and things, I was curious to see where my bid would have been at the silent auction. I mean, we've got Dangerously Delicious Pies over there. They've been a proud sponsor of the DC Rollergirls since 2010. You can enjoy a variety of their sweet special pies at the bake sale table if they still have them, because those are one of the things that sell out the quickest, along with the cookies and other sweet treats. Mary Mary Confectionery. They are the official sweet treat of the DC Rollergirls.
And if you have not had any of the marshmallows over there at Confectionery,
oh my goodness, they have special pumpkin, well, I don't know if they have them still, but they had pumpkin pie marshmallows over there today, and they had the cream cheese icing marshmallows that were astoundingly good.
they were so good I almost passed out, which is just, that's the good kind of food there. Where it's so great, you just...
We do love us some Mary Mary Confectionaries. We're about to rejoin the action here. Marion Barracuda and Slam Greer out there jamming for their respective teams. Looks like a directional gameplay penalty is going to be assessed to Deadly Lamar and blocking out of bounds for Sticks and Stones. Each team using one blocker to the right of the game off the clock.
Has 3 snaps here. Picking up 4 points on that pass.
Both teams getting 4 points on those scoring passes, so that last pass was a wash. 25 points still separating these two teams. As the packs are just flying around the turn, Slam Greer opts to call it off. We don't mind the occasional fast-moving pack. Let me tell you, we get some nice gusts of wind. I'm sure that those of you on the floor will also appreciate that.
That's right. Always good to have some airflow going.
And if you haven't had a chance to visit the Cyberspace Craft Jam, make sure you head your way over there and see on the merchandise table. That's it's usually in halftime because Cyberspace is a good friend of the DC Rollergirls. They're a yard universe, and it's knitting season. It's so close to knitting season where hats and such will be knitted and scarves to the cool weather that's coming. Certainly not today.
The weather got a swerve on that one. As Sharp Shredder picking up a lead jammer status for Scare Force 1.
Dangerous things trying to tie up right there into the pack, not able to do so. Both teams now flying around the track. It's 3-on-3 in the pack. Sharp Shredder, it looks like she got the hit pass and called off. She did. She's going to need 3 points. So a punch-counter punch kind of game here, Dr. Shona.
That's right, as we wind down. Both teams really hitting their spots, taking advantage of what they can, putting up points here and there. That lead is
27 points here. You know, if we took away the ones, we would have a palindrome. I'm not going to be satisfied until there's a palindrome here today. I'm probably going to cry. You know, we started with 1-0-0. That kind of works.
yeah.
Well, no, I'm not even going to try. Our announcer is telling us somebody didn't score 500 points. I don't want that to happen. I want to get close to it. Just far it's been that the Baby Daddy now lead jammer for Air Force One.
Slam careers out there jamming Jordy Woods. It's been a great jammer matchup between these two games so far. Baby Daddy took a big hit there.
And it looks like Green Eggs and Wham got assessed an illegal use of forearms just at the end of the jam. The 3 points were picked up by Air Force One beforehand. It's going to expand that lead to 28 points. We have 15 and a half minutes left to go here in this first game.
And this next jam is going to be brought to you by the Big Board. You can head over to the Big Board where gourmet burgers are grilling, craft beer is flowing, and the market prices are falling. Once again, that's the Big Board at 421 8th Street Northeast, and they are open 7 days a week.
And Dr. Shona is one of his favorite places in all of DC as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they got gourmet burgers. This is it. It's great.
Dr. Shona is a noted fan of the hamburger. And Frightmare, a noted fan of lead jammer status. She has it again here for the Jordy Whips. That was not the best transition in statements, but I'll take it. I'm a little rusty today. I'm sorry about that.
It will do for the situation. And session comes to a conclusion there. And once again, back up on the mastermall.com jammer line, we have Slam Greer taking on Baby Daddy. And like I said, this is a great jammer matchup that we have been seeing so far.
28 points again, separating these two teams as the anticipation of the next jam is about to get to me here. Thank goodness it started. Baby Daddy with some shoulder-to-shoulder contact on Slam Greer right off the line.
All right, Baby Daddy, stay up, stay up.
Helen and Handbag trying to split that majority whips wall and helps find a lane for Baby Daddy. And she is lead jammer for Air Force One. Helen and Handbag will be sent to the ready to penalty box for destruction of the pack. And destruction, I'm sorry, out of play penalty for whips and chains and a strap cut for Baby Daddy. So the Air Force One skaters going into the penalty box want to use their jammer to power jam for the whips.
Once again, the power jam situation comes back. It looks like we're going to close in on the end of this one. Same way we started with penalties coming into effect for both teams. And Slam Greer was able to pick up 5 points on that scoring pass.
In the process, Spank Aaron has destroyed the pack, so she is taking a seat in the right happy love penalty box, 3-on-2. No pack situation was declared there. And it's another 5 points for majority whips. It's within 18 points here.
And if they weren't knocking before, they are definitely knocking now. Definitely taking advantage. This situation, they find themselves at another 5 points. 5 points on that scoring pass.
And for those of you who are wondering, yes, our beer vendors are out there selling cold, refreshing beverages. So you can cool down. Make sure you see one of our friends in striped shirts carrying those blue totes. They are selling beverages. Make sure you say hi to them.
Another 5 points by Slam Greer. And the knocks on that door are getting louder. Your score, 105, 147, 8 points, separating these two teams.
Speaking of eights, Baby Daddy has returned to action from the right box. Power jam is over as Slam Greer calls off the jam. Baby Daddy was on the scoring pass. So 5-4 on that last split for a 25-point jam. You know, that almost effectively erased the 34-point jam I showed earlier. 7 points separating these two teams as we're going to freeze the clock at 12 minutes, 17 seconds. Official timeout is underway. Dr. Shonoff, tell me about some more great fun in here at the DC Rollergirls.
I'd like to let you know that, and everyone know that DC Rollergirls has teamed up with Girls with Guts. It's a non-profit organization whose mission is to empower girls and women with inflammatory bowel disease and ostomies to share their stories of confidence and to promote self-esteem. You can stop by the Girls with Guts booth to learn more about inflammatory bowel disease, learn what an ostomy is, and find out what you can do to help expand the Girls with Guts outreach programs all over the country.
And you know what? Sorry to cut you off there. If you like Soul Asylum, you can possibly win tickets to see them at the 930 Club on October 9th. If you go to the DC Rollergirls merchandise booth before the halftime of the second game, you can enter to win Soul Asylum tickets. Just fill out an entry form and stick around for the drawing, and you must be present to win.
That's right, that drawing will be taking place at the beginning of the second bout halftime. We do have some time, but hey, if you have a chance to win something, why not go and try to win a pair of tickets?
Yep, do that after you visit the Girls with Guts as well. You can also find Girls with Guts on the web at girlswithguts.org. And if you are able to do so, please make a donation over there. You'll be helping out some great people over at Girls with Guts. So this is an official time out. Plenty of time for us to talk about a few more things, such as our good friends at Palace Productions, quality burlesque, sideshow, and vaudeville shows throughout the Washington metro area. And I like this one, the Whip My Assets blog, health and fitness, kicking and streaming over at Whip My Assets blog.
So that's just a great name right now. We also have a big thanks to Metro Bus, Atlas Vet, and Spot On Training. One district, 3 businesses, 1 mission.
And of course, after you take them over to Metro Much, you can go to the Money Mutt, your local self-serve dog wash and professional grooming salon. So after you freak them out by taking them to the vet, take them to get groomed and pampered. I like that. That's a good combination.
It works well. It's a great plan for you. Get all your ducks in a row. Well, not ducks, dogs.
Yep, and I'm going to share something with you guys. Dr. Shona loves beer. He does love beer. And there are over 600 beers from around the world at the Beer Baron Tavern.
I think I can do a little bit of damage there to the wallet and the liver. So definitely have to check out the Beer Baron Tavern.
I don't want you to do that much damage to your liver, but I understand they are pretty awesome over at the Beer Baron Tavern. Of course, many creative gifts are designed to help you be thoughtful and true to your giving nature through mind, body, spirit, and crochet. So not only do we have fiber space over at the craft jam, but many creative gifts as well. Okay, the official timeout is to clarify that number 10 on Scribbler's One, Helena Handbag, has been given a misconduct penalty for sliding into the penalty box. And the chairs were moved in the process to make contact with the official. So that is a misconduct penalty.
As we're back in action, Very Kudo taking on Very Kudo picking up Lady Jammer status. Zooming right through.
Air Force One had about a 40-point lead about 5 minutes ago. Now it's down to 7. That shows you that there's no true safety in roller derby. As Very Kudo completes a scoring pass, that is going to be points added to the tally. 4 points for Air Force, 2 points for the majority. Whips 9 points separating these two teams.
That's right, with under 12 minutes left to play. That is a lot of time for a lot more action on this track. Pretty much anything can happen with what we've been seeing so far.
I don't know if anything can happen. A lot of things can happen. I don't know if I'm going to be sucked into the sky by aliens.
That's why it's anything.
I don't know. I don't think it'll happen. I don't know. Let's talk about roller derby. Hey, Sharp Shredder and Slam Grieger out there jamming for their respective teams. Sharp Shredder for Sparrow was one. Slam Grieger for the majority whips. And you have to really give credit. Whips and Pains did a great job of good training. Slam Grieger there to enable Sharp Shredder to gain that lead champion status. Great work there by Whips and Pains for Scare Force 1.
That's right. It looked like Slammer was going to take a whip of her own to get out front there, but nope, that was shut down by Whips and Pains. That jam was called off.
And again, another 4-2 split there as Sharp Shredder picked up the 4 points. 2 points went up. Even though they're giving the Whips points on this, they're giving 4 points. So that's slowly inching that lead forward. And again, it's bleeding time off that clock as we're in about 10 minutes left to go here in the game when our next game begins.
That's right. Looks like we have another awesome jammer matchup here as Baby Daddy's going to be taking on Frightmare. Baby Daddy was Skip one. Frightmare for the majority whips. Right back to it.
Baby Daddy getting rocked in the pack as Frightmare trying to find her way through as well. Both jammers really getting beaten up in there. Baby Daddy survives. She's going to be lead jammer for
players up in that one, but they were able to get through and pick up lead jammer status.
So some great work there, some great tenacity by both gamers as well to fight their way through that path. 2 points picked up there by Air Force One. It's going to get a 13-point lead showing up.
That's right, time is ticking away. We are under 10 minutes left in this bout. At the MastermanLaw.com jammer line, we have Mary Kuda taking on Slam Greer. And something tells me that this one is going to be one to watch. They all are, but this one in particular.
And this jam is going to be brought to you by S&A Beads, a smashing selection of beads and jewelry. Whistle sounds here as both teams are at full strength. Well, as soon as I say that, a low block penalty gets assessed. The Slam Greer, it is a power jam for Scare Force One.
That's right, definitely a situation Scare Force One wants to find themselves in and take advantage of having a power jam, able to widen this lead if they get the opportunity to do so.
And this is something that we're starting to see really, well, it looks like a track cut for Mary and Very Good. We're going to see a switch in favor for the power jams. Now that what you just saw there is something that my good friend Bam Bam refers to as a passive-aggressive offense, where a lot of teams have been using something called passive offense, where the effectively forcing pack to split. I know there's no such thing as a split. Effectively forcing the two sides of the pack to be split. Well, a lot of teams have sort of caught on to that, and they're starting surging through. It's called passive-aggressive offense, and it's really starting to gain popularity amongst the teams in roller.
We're seeing clear routines during various tournaments throughout the year. It's definitely taken a hold.
Penalty on Rollergirls, looks like he's skating out of bounds penalty. For those of you who are not familiar, skating out of bounds penalty, if you are out of bounds and advance your position or better your position. So a multi-player block is going to take grenades and wham into penalty boxes. 5 more points scored here by Very Good showing up.
Scare Force One taking advantage. Like we're going to see that power jam situation that they did have. Looks like Slam Greer able to pick up the 4. She was back to the track. And a full forward. Very good. It's like I don't have that. Went to the right up here on the box gameplay on it.
So that went the full 2 minutes, and now it's a team timeout taken here by the majority whips. That jam was 9-7 in favor of Scare Force.